Hi, I'm Nathan Bias User, and today I'm going to be reviewing this new Jessie Ware album, That Feels Good. With a lot of house influence being expressed from the likes of The Weeknd and Beyonce, who both dropped highlights last year I highly enjoyed, I still had a decent amount of pessimism with me thinking to myself that these records aren't up to par with house highlights in the 2000s, like Discovery by Daft Punk or even the self-titled Justice album. But with this new Jessie Ware album, I think if not this album, a future release might be the record that shows the world the quality of house is not dropping and will go toe-to-toe with the records I mentioned. But I also can't not acknowledge the disco because there's a lot of it and it's amazing. With the intro and title track, the background vocal repetitions of the song's title is catchy, same with the bass that has a groove to it. On the percussion, the bass drum hits, but hits comfortably. And the bongos, because it's so hard to hear, sounds like they're doing their own thing. And I love it when music doesn't sound too grounded. With Free Yourself, we get dense and tight pianos, taking the spotlight, being very engaging. But to create balance, the vocals had a lot of room. Definitely disco, taking advantage of what the producers can do now. I guess the production on Pearls had a lot of space all around, but the softness, while still being plugged in, was good enough. But Hella Love, even though a lot of this record felt already done by the disco artist before Jessie, there were plenty of direction shifts and production choices that made these tracks something more fresh and original. But I couldn't see that with this slow burner, which I do find to be the most derivative this album gets. It feels like a slower version of Love Boat. But with that being said, the orchestra on the song is beautiful, and I grow to enjoy this song the further I get in. So I'm glad this managed to be my least favorite song on the album. Things pick back up on Begin Again, a very solid, breezy cut, and then there's the energetic Beautiful People, where I'm loving the cowbells and the bass direction brings a lot of funk. Freak Me Now manages to be a vocal highlight from Jessie, who brings in a lot of scratching vocal repetition that reminds me a lot of the loud side of Karen O from Yeah Yeah Yeahs. That sounded amazing in the dance beat. It was so on point. Shake the Bottle didn't have the most standout drum and bass play, but it does have the sound of small, high-pitched popping, with one layer being more bassy than the other. That makes up for the whole thing. I couldn't get enough of it. And the final two tracks are also amazing, especially Lightning, which is slow R&B done right, with the smooth humming synths smothering the mix. So yeah, Jessie Ware's That Feels Good is a high quality and beautiful disco and house record. One of the best produced of recent years, even with the atmosphere being as blurry as it is. I'm gonna give this album an 8.4. Like, subscribe, comment how you feel, or give a suggestion. Check out my other social medias, and I'll see you next time.